Hello, and welcome back to Mulana 2 with Brian. Since the last episode, I'd asked for some minor hints, and people gave me a few. I spent like an hour off camera trying a few things out, and I did learn a few things. But I have a feeling we're going to kind of exhaust those things pretty quickly here. You were just out of range. There we go. So one of them that people suggested was I needed to read the text that describes the garb a bit more carefully. And it says resistant to heat, water, and polluted air. But makes you extremely heavy. And so polluted air, there is poison gas in this room. And so while I still probably need to give this shining scythe to the person below to unlock this, I imagine, it is nevertheless that I can come over here and get Jotun, which in my glossary, it's like some kind of boss monster or something. Destroy Yggdrasil in collaboration with the ninth child, the end will come. Total annihilation. Yeah, not sure what that's about, but that is a thing that I can do. Then next up, the next thing I want to do is to go to Dark Star Lord's Mausoleum. This is a big one. Someone gave me the clue. It's fun to punch guys with this. Hiya! Oops. Hiya! Alright, I guess I'm not fast enough if I'm not behind him to actually punch him with it. So let's take the guard back off and just use our normal weapons. Ha! Okay. So in this room, I'll probably put up in the video a picture of the Gates of the Dead, but basically we solved a previous puzzle where I had to cast 5 mantras in a row to open the room below me, and someone gave me a nice hint about the upside down guy, and it turns out that the Gates of the Dead, once again I'll have it on the screen, if you flip it, because there's a guy in there who says, I'm upside down, now I'm right side up, you end up with a different solution to the puzzle. And so previously I did Heaven, Sun, Earth, Heaven, Earth. However, if I do mantras of Heaven, which will light up the first kitty's eyes, Sun, which will light up the second kitty's eyes, Earth, Heaven, and then the Gates of the Dead was the 5th one, and if you flip it upside down, it ends up corresponding to a different tablet, and that one is fire rather than earth. And if I chant fire as the 5th one, something different happens. The door on the left opens up. So I'm not sure what's going to be over there, but since that takes a little while to open up, I haven't gone and done this off camera, I just saw that it opened something. I'm going to go save my game, and then we'll pop in there and see what it is. Okay, so back in this room after having saved, I think I can just crawl under here. Oh! Okay, I guess I need to run into there with the Gale Fibula, maybe, or double jump immediately when I get into the room. I'm glad I saved. Sometimes I probably save too frequently, but other times something like that happens, and I'm very pleased at what I did. So, yeah, I have no plans to change my frequent saving strategy, because going through the menuing in order to chant those 5 mantras is a pain in the neck. Okay, that thing comes down really quick, so I don't think that I can simply double jump when I enter the room. So I think I do need either to run in, although I'm not sure that I could be using the Gale Fibula when I have to duck down like that. We'll give it a try. So the question is, when I'm down here, can I switch to the Gale Fibula and then use it? Yes. I'm not sure if that was intentional or a glitch, but either way I'm going to take it. There's a tablet there that I was unable to read. There's a ton of money, which I don't really need. And then it looks like we have Anubis. Oh, I read something about Anubis recently. Weighing the souls of the dead against Mott's Feather. Oh, right. Okay. So... I'm too heavy, I guess, is what that's saying. Let's just watch this again. I want to understand exactly what's happening here. Now I'm too light? Or did it just go back to the original configuration? So, unfortunately, I think I may have seen a spoiler related to this, but I was also kind of thinking of it on my own. With respect to... Where is that guy? I think it's just to the left of the room in Ancient Chaos. There was a dude who would take all of our money or all of our weights, and I had been wondering if someone was going to require us to have 0 money, and it was Sharon, the boat keeper who we saw in the previous episode, I think. And he can also take weights. And so I wonder if we give him all the weights and then, go try that again. Where is the place I want to teleport to? Here. That would change the weights. I think possibly I read a spoiler about this too, but I remember already thinking about that guy. Like, that guy would not exist in the game if he did not have a purpose. Okay, so we squat down here. We put on the Gale Fibula. We run in here. Oops, I jumped and I probably should have just run. If I continue, I have my 9 weights back and I'm here. Okay, I'll meet you guys back over there in a moment. Okay, let's try this again. Can I run in here? There we go. Great. So I'm in here. I have already given away all of my weights. And now if I stand here, do I weigh the right amount? Yes, okay, cool. Mott's Feather acquired. New message. Which is over here. What's up with your dad, anyway? He ignored my request, and you showed up instead. What's he doing bringing his dad here? Your dad and Grandpa being in the same field used to be real competitive. Alright, Grandpa would steal his results. Maybe he came to watch over you, and then rip off your research. Okay, that seems like an odd text to get all of a sudden here. We just got Mott's Feather. What does it do? A ritual item used for accessing the underworld. Someone said that we were going to need Mott's Feather, and so let me go through all of my text and try to find that, I suppose. Here we go. Mott's ritual measures the weight of one's heart. Sins must weigh balanced against Mott's Feather. The body must be innocent, free of excess. Hearts that do not balance the scales will be devoured by Amit. Okay, is this guy Amit? That was Anubis. Well, no, that's Anubis, definitely up there. I think I recognize. Maybe this big thing is eating me is also Anubis. I want to save with Mott's Feather, and then I want to try coming back in here again because there's a tablet that I still haven't managed to read. But let's go do a save first. There's more enemies in here. This enemy was not here before, and I think in the previous room there was also an extra enemy. So I think as a result of getting the feather, I've like unlocked more enemies, which is a thing that seems to happen as you progress in this game. As you get more items, more things get unlocked. Okay, now that you've reopened your mouth, can I... How do I get down there? Do I have to stand in one place there in order to... Maybe I just have to keep standing there in order to read that tablet? Let's try that. Oops, I went to the wrong spot. Okay, let's just stand here. And he reopens the mouth. And I'm still on the wrong side of being able to read that tablet. Could I read the tablet while his mouth was shut if I used my scanner? Oh, Roz scales statue. I see. Alright, so there's multiple things that we can scan in here. I guess let me try that next. Okay, so we run into this room. Turn off the Gale Fibula, and can I scan it right now? Yes. Here we go. Judgment will be rendered before Mott. To be prepared for judgment is to have a wicked heart. An innocent heart knows no wickedness. An innocent heart can balance the scales. The undead Amet will render the judgment. This is just about this room, it seems like. And so I don't think I really needed to read that. Okay, so we got Mott's Feather. That seems to be all that needed to be done here. There is one other thing to do that I know about. What was it? I always check Mulbreck whenever new stuff happens, and it seems like she has something to say. A room in the mausoleum where you get mashed up. Mashed up by what? That sounds like something we should look into. Better safe than sorry. Is that the room I just solved? I think so. And so maybe by opening the room she would give me that clue. But that was not helpful at all. And now she's asleep again. Alright, well, I always like to check on that. The other thing I want to try is people thought that I might have had the right idea with trying to use Thor's hammers charged up against my doppelganger. And so my plan is to charge up Thor's hammers again, which we can do by 1, 2, 3, doing that. And then I'll go save the game with them charged up, and we will go try to meet my doppelganger in the Eternal Prison and see if I can actually aim the lightning bolts at my doppelganger. As we're walking over there, I don't remember if I said it before. Let me switch this back to this. People suggested that I carry the fairy key around and try to find a place to use it. Yeah, there's definitely more enemies now. And I only spent, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes trying that. I did not find anywhere to use the fairy key, but I did discover something that I hadn't realized before. There are 2 colorful chests that I know about. Actually, there might be a third in the Icefire treetops now that I'm thinking about it. Let me kind of make a note that I want to check that out. But basically colored chests, not the usual blue chests that I'd found in the world. And I don't remember that I had read them or scanned them with the hand scanner. And they actually tell you that there's some kind of special garb inside. It's also the case, speaking of garb, that I think I will take less damage if I put this on, because I don't think I take damage from that damage source while I'm in there. So let's do that. I don't know if I can use the Gale Fibula and the Clay Doll outfit at the same time, so I won't bother trying that. But now I can take this off, and I'm going to put the garb on again, because we're about to go fall in the magma again. Oh, apparently I can't put it on right now for some reason. Do you have to be, like, standing in one spot to put on the garb? I guess so. Alright, but then I can wear the garb down here to not take damage, and so basically take less damage. But basically we're trying to get back to the fight with our doppelganger, which I'm also kind of unclear exactly how to get there. I think possibly you have to scan different doors, and they might be randomized, and you have to find the one with that little symbol on it, and so it may or may not be in the place that I think it's going to be. But I'm really kind of unclear about that. So I'm just kind of speculating based on what I may or may not have seen. I don't think I scanned the doors all the time before, and yeah, I just haven't been paying enough attention to kind of be sure about it. Ouch! Darn it! Alright. Hey. Ah! And now there's more enemies because I got the stupid feather. Which I don't even know how the feather's gonna help me. That didn't even kill you. There's technically, I guess, a shortcut. If I go through that door, I will end up a few doors ahead of where I'm going, but it's a little bit less physical distance, but it's more hassle to try to get over there, I feel like. So I don't know that that's worth actually trying to do. Ah, darn, 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 darn. I do not like the gauntlet of this place. Alright, let's just go ahead and kill this guy. So I don't have to worry about him again. And we're kind of getting close to a health refill, which might end up being needed. Oh, can I jump across there? We might have unlocked the thingy. Let me actually check that out. Yeah, I could just jump across there to... That's the thing that wants the harp, though, and that's not where I'm headed. I want to be over there, and to get over onto that side of there, I think I do have to go up and over and around. No, I can just teleport over there. What am I thinking? Except for I can't use the Holy Grail here. Gosh darn it. So I came to the wrong location, basically. I should have gone to the teleporter that's right over there. So now I feel kind of committed to this, but I won't make you watch me try to get through this gauntlet. Okay, so what I want to do here is jump down. There's just the save point. Gosh darn it. I did it again. Ah. Alright, let me just quit and exit the game and reload. Okay, from the reload, if I just immediately teleport to the Eternal Prison, to right here, and then I successfully make this jump, and then scan this door. Oops, I still had that holding and I didn't scan the doorway. I'm curious to know if this is the doorway. Yeah, it's got the mark on it. So I think that is where I'll meet my doppelganger. But I accidentally just spent my Thor's hammers. So let's quit. And reload. And do this again. Because sometimes I'm incompetent, and today is one of those times. So I am not going to press the button. Oh, God. Okay, take 17, or whatever this is. Hopefully my doppelganger will be in here. Yes. And so the question is now, if I stand right on top... Hey, that worked! And that's a sigil that I can use. That's one that I have. Oh, combustible gas. Let's put on the garb. Okay. And then can I punch this open? Yes. That's sigil! Hey, we got sigil number 4. That's awesome. Can I teleport out of here? Yes, you can teleport out. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, before I do that. This is Doom, but I'm not on the map. Interesting. Also, there's a new sigil that just opened above me. What is the chances that it's going to immediately kill me? I don't know. Let's take a shot. Oh, it opened up a stairway. Okay, let's climb the stairway. I can teleport out of here, though. Let's climb the stairway. Where am I now? Okay. Let me put this all together on my map. And we have a sigil we can unlock. And I can still Holy Grail out of here, it looks like. Neat. Okay, it says combustible gas, so I gotta be careful, but I am wearing the garb. It says danger, health drain, but I don't think that's actually draining my health. I just want to walk up to the sigil, please. Can also punch this guy in the back, because he's stupid. And then this caused something to fall, and maybe that's all. Alright, let's imagine that that was a good thing. I am going to save this progress because I have a 4th sigil, and there's somewhere in the bottom of Valhalla that I think actually uses that sigil. And so I want to go check that out next, I suppose. So let's just save with the sigil, and then teleport to Valhalla. And it was near the very bottom. What is the route I take to get there? I think it's just right from this room and then down. That seems plausible. Yeah, there's definitely more enemies, just kind of everywhere. So yeah, I think right down here. Maybe left and down. Just trying to remember this by memory. I know I could always go and look at my map, but I think it's this room. Yeah, it is this room. So down here, yes, is a sigil that now I can open. All right. Put me on the ground, please. Thank you. It's just another crystal skull. All right. But we can read the crystal skull in some app or something, I think. Do I have that in a different app set that says skulls? Yes, I do. So let's check out the words of Nam Tilaku. Something is amiss. There's two mothers' bodies. Trade bodies. Mother and original child can die together. Okay. Don't know what that's all about. And those symbols, I may have seen some of those symbols before, and maybe those are going to be important at some point. But in general, the person who seems to be most interested in the skulls is, what's his name? Phobos? So let's go visit him, and the easiest way to get to him is go to the Roots of Yggdrasil and go down a screen and walk out. So let's see if he has anything new to say now that we got another crystal skull. I bought some weights, as you could see, since we had given away all our weights. Alright, Phobos. I heard about the results from Molbrek. There are 5 races. I think we've maybe seen this. Okay. Does Phobos have anything different to say? Let's talk to him a few times. Yeah, this seems to be kind of lore kind of stuff, but it doesn't seem like there's any useful hints going on here. Alright. So the good news is I made some progress. The bad news is I'm once again not sure what to do next. I put a note down to check out the Icefire treetops because there might be a chest somewhere. Yeah, it was outside the room of the person who wanted the scythe, maybe? Let's check that out. I need to go to this teleport. And I think without the garb, I will take a little bit of damage from the frozen water here, but that's okay with me. Frigid. But I think... Oh, and someone told me I needed to read the hot spring text here more carefully. So actually, while I'm here, let's also take a moment to do this. Which is, what does this person say? Make your skin as smooth as an egg, impervious to water and lava. Oh. So is that just like during this lifetime? I would be impervious to water and lava? And do I notice any visual change? Alright, so it heals me up. I don't notice any visual change, but I guess we'll go hop in some of the water and lava and try to notice me not taking any health problems, and so that could be useful for when I go back into Gloom. But I think on this screen right here, yeah, there's a green chest that I'd forgotten about. Oops, I'm still holding Thor's hammers. Yeah, so if I scan this one, this contains Kimono Cowgirl Garb, and so there's also a red chest to the right of the Immortal Battlefield, and a yellow chest at the bottom of Ancient Chaos. And the red chest contained Valkyrie armor, I think, and the yellow chest, I don't remember. But all of them say requires a heart-crested garb key to open. So apparently there's going to be some kind of heart-crested garb key, which possibly I'm going to get from this person? The Throne of the Underworld, pass through the 7 gates. I've gotten through 4 of them so far, I think. You lost one of your possessions with each gate. After losing everything, I was punished. But if you have nothing to be taken, then you will be given death. When you pass through the 7 gates, you'll reach the throne. The order changes with each new ruler. Seek out Nettie, right? Yeah, so we already kind of did that. So I understand the order. I'm still not sure that I found gate number 5. Oh, there's so much going on. Let me think for a moment. Now that I have a 4th sigil, I'm trying to think of places that I might have needed a 4th sigil to unlock something. And other than that one spot in Valhalla, I really don't remember anywhere offhand. It would take me a few minutes to go and study all of my maps. But the one place that I have the least memories of is... what is the name of it? It's not Heaven's Labyrinth. Do I not have a teleporter there? There we go, Hall of Malice. Hall of Malice I've spent kind of the least amount of time in. I feel like at some point I'm going to get the cog, and it's going to cause a bunch of machine boss monsters to come to life in here or something. But I don't really remember. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything there. If there might have been a sigil somewhere in here, so I'm just going to walk through here really quick and see if I see a place to use this sigil that I have now. But yeah, I ended up making more progress than I was expecting to today. So that is a good thing. And it is now going to be like an opportunity for me to go and review all the notes that I have, and I can clean up some of the texts in my text app because we've kind of solved some of the things. Hey, you need to cut it out. And, this is a skull. It almost looks like, where am I on the map? I'm not sure that I've ever been to the right, and this skull is kind of blocking things. Is there any chance that holding up an item in front of this guy is going to do something? Let me try all my items really quick. Alright, I did not figure out any way to interact with the skull. And I don't think I'm seeing a sigil in here, although I have not looked very thoroughly. Someone had also mentioned something about a secret shop, and since I haven't been here in a while, I think this was a secret shop that I opened at some point. No, it's this guy. Trying to remember where there was a secret shop recently. Was there one in Takamagahara Shrine? I really don't remember. I'll have to go and review some notes. There's also the one at the upper left of the Icefire Treetop. No, that one contains the pig girl who likes music, and I would need more than 1,000 gold to buy the thing that she tells me not to buy. And then there's still the harp and the bomb thing, which cost over 1,000 gold, but I still haven't gotten the talisman that can uncurse treasure, which I suspect is going to be the thing that allows me to have more than 1,000 gold. So yeah, I don't think I have any other immediate ideas of things that I can do right now. But we did make some progress this episode. Actually, there is one other thing that I could do, which is, and I might do it before next episode, I could go and farm some more money and buy some bullets and see if I can possibly take out either Fenrir or Vidofnir using bullets, because I was kind of struggling with those bosses. That's a possible thing that I might do. In any case, I hope as always that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Mulana 2. For now, bye-bye.